curious as to how well I'm even going to do tonight. Because I'm cracking, you hear that? There's another one. Let's see what happens. Let's see where it goes. Let's fucking try
And see,
this.
that's why
Let's
we have to
just
bring you to a new
go.
place almost, because we
I
gotta
do have to
put you in an
post,
unfamiliar environment.
right? I have to post that we're streaming here. Let's see. If we had subscribers like subscribe to force us to take shots, that would technically be illegal. We're not allowed to do that.
Really?
Yeah, even like as
I
like
can
our
guess.
own
I guess I can
game,
kind of see that.
I mean, like yes, but also like if it was our own rules,
Buzzkill.
you know.
Yeah.
I think like if you could do it entirely based on your own rules and criteria, and just reasonably say no if people were like spamming it, you'd think that would be fine. But I guess there's a lot of adults you can't trust. So
Yeah, when
I
people
guess it's a
say
safety
drink
precaution.
responsibly, they're speaking to a good portion of adults that do not do that.
I mean, like I don't know. Is it? Am I drinking responsibly if I get wasted but I don't leave my house? Is that responsible? Is that the?
Yes.
Well, see, there you go. I just like I don't move off the
And as long
couch.
as you know you're doing it within a limit that your body can tolerate, then
Oh
you're
yeah,
good.
I've drank entire 12 packs and been fine.
See, exactly. That is
My
responsible.
tolerance
Like when they're
is
saying don't drink and op or
halfway there.
drive or like yeah, just like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do a forklift."
Dude, my like fear of being in like a horrific car accident is far too great to ever like risk drinking and driving. Like I like at my absolute drunkest and most irrational, the fear of dying in an exploding car would be enough, would still be present in my mind. Like even at the point of being blackout drunk, I would still feel that like sense of anxiety and
And just like,
inability
yeah,
to force. I literally couldn't even make myself do it. Like I could not force myself to drink and drive if I wanted to.
you're looking for a
I literally.
smoldering church site of grace. And yeah, that's if there's any like innate fear to have, that's a
I
good
think it's
one
a
to
good
have.
one. I think it's a very good one. Don't drink and drive. It's bad. It's bad news bears. I'm sorry. What did you say? What did you tell me? What were those words that came out of your mouth?
Uh, smoldering church in Limgrave.
Limgrave or Kaled? Because I have one that's in
Oh,
Kaled.
smoldering church in Caled, yeah.
All right. Let's do this. I suppose we should probably start. I should probably start saying "Welcome to Rapid Respawn." I'm Sage at the beginning of these, huh? I feel like that's something we should probably do.
Yeah, we do it over on co-host, I guess. And it does
Yeah, you guys are being
I don't
slightly
know.
more responsible than we are. We just start talking about like whatever shit just pops into our heads immediately. We're usually we start the stream on Tuesdays in the middle of a conversation. Like it doesn't even.
That's
well,
fucking yeah. Well, that's like that's kind of funny, to be fair.
like last time we really got to talking about eating ass at the Antique Roadshow. Yeah, no, I
Now
couldn't
make
believe
sure you
those.
fingered yourself.
Oh, right. I gotta do that. I have to finger myself.
And get your soul sucked.
He's about to get. I'm telling you, that is going to be the soundbite of our subscriber notification. Once I have the computer for us to set those things up, it is going to be the soundbite from that terrible Mortal Kombat. Was that 2020 or 2021 that came out? Now I
I
can't
feel
remember.
like that it was 2020.
I think it might have been 2021, but I can't quite recall because it was really
Well,
early in the year too. It was really early in the year. I remember that, like April, March.
2021, you were right.
Okay. God, you know they're doing another one? You know they're doing a sequel to that, right?
They are.
Well, here's the
God
thing.
have mercy.
It was the pandemic. People weren't going to theaters. Warner Brothers put all its releases on HBO Max. So, people being at home and bored, that movie ended up getting really good numbers because it was free on HBO Max, so a ton of people fucking watched it just because it was there. The second one's going to have to come out in theaters and compete with other movies. So the second one is going to flop hard, and then we will not get any more sequels. But it's going to take that second movie fucking crashing and burning for that to happen. The weirdest thing about it is that supposedly Carl Urban is going to be in it as Johnny Cage. And I'm just like, Carl Urban is way too fucking good for for that. Like why?
Yeah, that seems like an odd choice.
Like I could maybe even see him being good in like a good version of it, but like there's no way the sequel to that piece of crap's gonna be much better, at least. Like maybe like not maybe it won't be worse, but like come on. I don't know,
So,
man. I don't know. That movie, did you see that movie? Or do you know about it at least?
I know of it. I have not seen it.
Ugh. I mean, like, it's not worth the time unless you're gonna have like unless it's like with a bunch of friends and you're all drinking. That's the only scenario in which I think that movie can be legitimately entertaining. There is a one character does die by gnome, so that was kind of fun to watch it with Alex. But
Oh, remember earlier when I sent you, we're gonna get a head in tonight's stream?
yes, I figured it'd be a pun of some kind.
Yeah, so if you look at both of my knees, there's faces on them. My flail is three heads. My shield is a
Uh,
giant's face. There's a head poking out of my chest, and there's two heads on my helmet.
so what was the
So
concept that you built off of from this character? Was that many faces from He-Man?
oh,
Was that
because
the
I
starting
figured out,
point?
I saw how many faces on various items there were, and I was like, I wonder how many faces I can get onto one character. Answer is nine, but
That's
I'm
pretty
calling this
cool.
guy Millions Faces because, well,
Millions
whoops.
faces, like millions knives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because this guy shoots little skulls,
you
and so he
know,
can summon millions faces.
this may seem like a weird stretch of a thought, but I feel like it is underappreciated how much Christopher Nolan made the name Two Face as a Batman villain like make logical sense with the context of the story. Do you remember how that went?
Vaguely?
So that was the Heath Ledger Joker movie, and the name Two Face. He brings it up because he was a cop that investigated other cops like to look for corruption, right? And they called him Harvey Two Face because he was an internal affairs agent that would like come in and be friendly with everyone and then investigate corrupt cops instead of just being like a normal cop. And so the Two
Ah,
Face, like, that's a great way for that nickname to exist. Like I feel like that's a really small detail in that movie that is very underappreciated. I've also been drinking, so my thought process is going to be all over the fucking place. I got
skull
Whirl of
magic.
Flame, very Irish sounding magic, you know. Whirl of Flame.
Hurl
What
of
is going
fame.
on? What is going on with these things? They look like the CGI Scrappy Doo from the 2001 Scooby Doo live action movie.
So rot functions in similar fashion to radiation in that it mutates things that are consistently afflicted by it. Like if the rot doesn't kill you and you manage to live with it, it mutates you in various ways.
That sounds like
So,
a really accurate description of like Scooby Doo as a franchise having to live after the creation of Scrappy Doo. Like a horrible like infection that mutates the franchise over time. Ooh, what's going? Okay, that crow looks like it's got like some real dental problems. You know, like I feel like it's spending a lot of money on dental work. I hope that crow has good insurance, man.
you would hope so, but you know,
Yeah, this is gonna be a
coverage
fun.
testing.
This could be a real fun stream. How frustrated are you gonna get that I lose track of what's happening?
You know, I'm sure it'll happen.
Woo! Woo! Alright.
Oh, did you get the thing that was in the? There's a thing in the back of this carriage too. It is
No, I did not
the
grab that.
Guts Greatsword,
Oh
if I'm
god, is that
correct.
actually what it is? It's like, well,
Uh,
I guess I'm not so. Yeah, no, that looks like Dragon Slayer. That's also the main sword of Cloud Strife in the Final Fantasy VII. It's also like exactly what his sword looks like.
huh.
That's how influential Berserk is that the weapon from Berserk is almost copied verbatim in the Final Fantasy game that came out in like 1997. Like that is how much of a like influential piece of pop culture that is.
It's wild how like widespread some of that stuff is without realizing. It's kind of like the Akira bike slide. Like
Oh yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
hadn't seen Akira, you wouldn't know just how interconnected that slide is.
Well, and like that Akira in particular, it was such a well, it was for America. You know, when that movie came out, it was such a revelation for so many people because it was the first time in the United States that I feel like there were small indie movies, but like something that came out in like theaters that a lot of people saw. Here was the first time that I feel like major significant groups of Americans saw animation that was made for adults. It was like, oh shit, that wow, a cartoon does not have to be for kids. That movie like was the trigger that created that realization for a lot of people, and a lot of people that then went into professionally work in animation, which is why you see it so goddamn frequently in so many animated things. It is. It's one of the most influential pieces of animation of all time. It's a great movie, and like it is a little weird in certain places where it's like, I'm sorry, what's happening? If you don't like know or have someone that is knowledgeable to explain it to you, like there are parts where it's like, what exactly is going on here? But like I mean, even if you don't 100% understand the entire plot and how crazy it gets at the end, like the animation by itself is so well done that is almost like you can watch it and not even understand what anyone's saying, and the animation is an experience in and of itself. You may get a lot of me ranting on this stream. That actually might be what it turns into. Great
Well,
piece of
hey,
work, and I'm glad you finally saw it, though. Like, that's such a good movie. Now, have you? I gotta ask. I gotta ask. I told you I would too. Have you started watching Devilman yet?
uh, no, and thank you for the reminder because
I'll keep
Sunday
doing
is
it.
going to be my catch up on shows day, and it's going to be also the fuck. I've already ran us past two
Xbox
engines.
showcase for our time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, I know that's not either of our system of choice, but like there will be stuff that's multi-platform, also on PC for you. But also, last big showcase tomorrow, like out of the really important, like big company ones. So 12 p.m. So I actually will be able to watch it before I have to go to work. I won't have to wait until the workday's over to come home and do it, like I had to do with Summer Games Fest.
Oh, that's gonna be odd. You're gonna give a more play by play.
Yeah. I mean,
All
also
right.
speaking of which, that we have not had a stream since Summer Games Fest happened, and we had a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, that we did. We had Wizard with a Gun was one of my the ones that I was happy to see. Just because I'd forgotten about the game. Full disclosure.
Well, we haven't seen anything for it since the E3 Devolver Digital showcase from the last year. So it's been almost a whole year without any sort of update. As far as I know, I mean, maybe they've had little updates that I just haven't caught my attention, but I'm pretty sure that hasn't had like a
He
major
waited.
update. So, oh shit, we're cussing to Lorraine.
Shit. And he's a fucking wizard.
Stop talking. Oh shit, you almost got him. Oh, don't let him get away. Yes, we got him. We got him. Fuck yeah.
This shield is so fucking fun. It's got a cannon mounted in the mouth of it, and
That's
it fires
badass.
Giant's Flame, and so it just fucking it does I think 1400 damage on hit. It
God
just eats
damn.
through mana like nothing else.
God damn. Oh, Tim, did you see? I feel like I think you told me that you did, but I want to ask before I start like talking about it. But did you saw Across the Spider Verse, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, how fucking good was that?
Oh goddamn, so good. I'm so
Oh,
glad
I
that we're
loved
only
it.
waiting 9 months for the next one.
That's the level of quality that I want from the MCU on a regular basis. And it's sad that we're not getting that to me, but like at least something's doing it, I guess. But like God damn. Well, I mean, like, and also, like, it does so many things. It's doing Marvel content in general in the way that I wish all of it was getting done. Um, this is like it's just such good, thoughtful storytelling, and it feels like people that care about the source material and actually love it and want to do justice to it and like they both like James Gunn said something in an interview within the last couple of months that I really liked. He said that and I quote, superheroes are wonderful and they're one of the greatest things that was like ever created in human art, and and superheroes are also one of the dumbest things that anyone ever came up with. And being able to hold both those thoughts in your head at the same time, I think that's honestly crucial to making good like superhero content or like adaptations or even just the comics themselves. But like especially for an adaptation, to kind of recognize all of the inherently silly and genuinely stupid things about a superhero, to be able to understand them and then like it anyway, and be able to appreciate all of that at the same time. And I feel like these Spider Verse movies do that. They appreciate the things about superheroes that are genuinely dumb, but they don't cut them out because we want to make real art. You know, like sometimes superhero adaptations,
Yeah.
especially if they take themselves really seriously. And sometimes they can be good that way. Like I think some of the Batman stuff is some of the only stuff you can like really take seriously because the villains are just like straight up like serial killers and like terrorists most of the time. But like a lot of superhero stuff, like let's say how DC has completely mishandled Superman for so long because they try to make him serious and like broody and like fit into the real world. I'm like, you know what? You can just let it be completely incongruent with reality and understand why it doesn't make sense. And it is kind of dumb.
Did
But if you
you
can love
happen
it
to get
just
Ashes of the Red Mane? Like the Ash of War from the Scarab? Because the Scarab does
uh,
not seem to be coming back, but we definitely saw him.
Ashes of the Red Man. Shit.
It's like Ash of War, Flames of the Red Mane or some shit. Oh, never mind. Here the fucker's coming. There
Oh,
we
okay.
go.
Well, there you
Now
go.
you do.
Now I do. I see it. I saw it right
And
there. I
that
read
one
the
you
whole
can
thing.
use on your whips. It summons flames in front of you.
All right. Yeah.
That was the most.
Like I said, I'm on beer five. I'm on beer five tonight.
Drink beer.
Um,
Still drink beer. I like beer.
beer, beer. Um, but no, being able to recognize the things that are just silly and dumb about superheroes, but love them despite those things, and then be able to incorporate, like to be able to understand that those things are dumb, and then incorporate them without just saying like, well, we got to cut these dumb parts out because we're trying to take it seriously for the adaptation. No, don't cut it out. Don't cut it out. Stick by what it is. Acknowledge it. And use that to feed into the storytelling. I think these Spider Verse movies, like other than James Gunn's Guardians movies, I think these Spider Verse movies are like the other superhero movies that best capture that idea and that feeling about adaptations.
Yeah, I think they really do a good job at just so goddamn much. It's got high rewatch value.
Well, that new one in particular, I mean, you are going to have to pause so many times to be able to be able to see the all of the Easter. I mean, like, good God, talk about a movie filled with fucking Easter eggs. Like, holy shit. This feels like a dead end. I don't see a lever to pull like an elevator up or anything. All right. Well, I am safe from being attacked by enemies. I am going to use the bathroom just ever so briefly. I will be right back.
Have fun. Let's see. What is the lore of Caelid? Well, what is lore in its essence? In my 10-part series, we will get to know the meaning of lore. Now, but for anybody who's watching while we're waiting for Sage, um, this is some interesting lore about Caelid. The entire place.
Oh, I am back. Also, Tim,
Thank
I
God.
can't remember. Did I show you this popcorn tin? This,
You did.
okay, I did. Okay, I had to grab. I saw it on the way back, and I was like, oh, I should show him that if I haven't already.
That
But I
is a
guess I
really
did.
cool. That is a really cool tin, though. That is
No,
like way better than anything I've got. The coolest thing I've gotten for the pre-screening is well, they gave us a glass at our Guardians.
I mean, I do like those. I do think that is cool. So I mean, like, it's not
I'm
nothing.
just so scared to like actually use it because like it's gonna wash out.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm also actually, I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna post. Lately, I've only been posting in the in our Discord and Twitter. I've been like, kind of ignoring the other ones, but I'm gonna go throw a few more notifications around in the Discords that we're connected to. Probably
Nice.
why there's been slightly less views recently because I've just kind of not been doing that.
Well, yeah, we all have our times where we forget to post in the Discord. Co-host takeover had that for a bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, and also like I mean, Not everybody is prepared for a conversation about eating ass at the Antique Roadshow. I
Now,
mean,
is
I'm
it to
telling
help
you.
your quote? Like, you're just like, oh, I got to get a better quote on this.
Well, I'm also genuinely telling you that like that was like we talked about that a lot on the last Gnomes Cannibalism and Politics episode. It
That's
came
pretty
up
fucking good.
quite a few times. Okay, posted. All that is out and is good, and we are ready to go. Now, is this a dead end?
No, I believe
Because I
you
don't.
want to fall down. Like, I believe you can fall down, and then the site of grace should be down there.
Okay. They do. Okay. I know there are spots where I see that I can.
Yeah. Most of the spots, if not all of the spots where you can jump to, have a little candle next to them.
I do. Okay. Yeah. I see the pattern. Oh, and then man, did you get a chance to play that Lies of P demo yet?
I have is that's just on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, I think it's on Xbox too, but yeah, multi-plat, just free demo. Like I said, I was telling you earlier, I played like a bit and then I stopped just because I felt like the demo just kept going, and I didn't want to like totally just like put a bunch of time and effort into like leveling up my character in a demo that I wasn't going to matter in the actual game. So I did stop after I beat like the first boss and got through a little bit of the story stuff that came right after that. But I actually think it felt pretty good. It's slower. It feels more like Dark Souls than it does like Bloodborne, despite the Bloodborne visual influence. I felt a more tanky, kind of slow paced control scheme to it.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is also a bit easier than your typical From Software Souls game, although it is still harder than some Souls like there's only been like one or two spots that I've had a hard time in that the new Jedi Survivor game, which is a Souls like it's only been like one or two spots where I've like actually thought that game was difficult, really. Uh, but like I got it was getting messed up by the boss, not by that first boss in the Lies of P game. It only took me a couple tries to actually beat it, so it wasn't like it really got me stuck or anything like that for an extended period of time. But
Who are you tooting that horn for, buddy? None of your friends are coming. Okay, these guys did, but now they're dead, so.
yeah, right. Fuck these guys. Oh, you know what? You know what? I gotta ask you. Have you watched? There's only two so far because they came out. Just started on the 7th. But the new season of It's Always Sunny's just started. Have you seen any of that?
Oh my, I didn't know it started. No, Ben, thank
Yeah,
you for
just two
Always Sunny.
episodes. Oh, I watched them twice now. I just
That's
watched
on
them.
Hulu, right?
Yes, it is on Hulu. If
Nice.
you're in Europe, it's on Disney Plus on the Disney Plus
Oh
Stars
my god.
section of the app.
Disney Plus Star section had Always Sunny's on Disney. Does that mean
Yeah,
Dee's a Disney princess?
I suppose it could. Well, so when Disney bought Fox, it got a third. So Disney already had a third of Hulu. It got another third when it bought Fox, and they're like within the next couple of years, Disney Plus and Hulu are going to merge into just being a single streaming service. Like that's 100% happening. Like that is on the horizon. In international territories, not in the states here, you already have to go to Disney Plus and get the Disney Plus Stars, basically, which is basically like the R-rated Disney Plus expansion. But all of the stuff that's on Hulu in the states is on that in a lot of European and international territories.
Oh, this is the exit to that. Yeah, that is wild.
But in the near future, it'll be the same for the states too. I don't know if you'll have to do the Disney Plus Stars thing, or if once the full merger happens and it's the same in every country, if they'll just truly merge it all into just being Disney Plus. But yeah, that is definitely going to be happening in the near future. Do I open this? Is it the?
Okay. We would have found Iron Fist Alexander here, but we talked to Ronnie first.
Oh, it's a boss. Oh shit.
And if you recall, we just fought one of these fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah, we
forgot how
did.
hard this guy was. Oh my god. Now I'm dead.
Oh shit.
But at least we got that checkpoint sighting.
That is true.
Yeah, the worst thing about this build is that I do the slow roll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because apparently when you carry around a 24-pound stone shield and you wear rocks for a helmet.
I feel like, yeah, I can see how that wouldn't be like the most effective, you know, setup for combat. I see it.
And it's like, yeah, I could just unequip the great shield that I have equipped. What fun would that be? What am I gonna do? Just freaking capitulate? Get out of here.
What am I, clown to you? Am I here to entertain you?
Alright, my sign is down in front of the boss door. If you, oh, you're shit, you're still alive.
I actually am, and I've gotten him over halfway down, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off, but like maybe.
Yeah, and you've got 4 flasks still.
Oof.
Now remember, when you're stuck at ranged, you can always switch to Black Flame.
I don't have the black flames unlocked yet.
You do have that,
I have a few
that's
spells,
right.
but not the black flames. Oh, he got me. I got him most of the way down. I got most of the way down there. Not too bad. Not too bad. That was actually not bad. For a first try, that was all right.
Especially because Caelid is seen as one of the more difficult areas. Like it is significantly easier with co-op, but
Is this the right side of Grace too? By the way, the rear gale tunnel entrance.
yeah, just
Okay.
make your way over to the boss door. It won't let me put my sign down by the grace.
Shit, which
Yeah,
direction?
and
is
they spell jail really stupid in this game.
Well, you know, they just gotta. They
They
just feel
spell
like
it
they.
Gaol and Gael.
Look, the British put a U in color. All right, like I'm already
Gotta
sick of this
figure.
shit. No. No, I already fingered myself. I don't see it though. I don't see the sign.
Let me put it back down
Ooh.
just farther from the door.
All right, a little bit further back. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's do
Wouldn't
this
it be
shit.
hilarious if it was just like, nah, no more co-op. You had your fun.
Right? That'd be great. Tim, now I don't feel like I've ever.
Walk forward into that hallway next to the boss door.
Oh, there we go. Just appeared finally. Um, Tim, have you ever spent much time playing Mortal Kombat? Unable to summon. What? What was that? What the fuck was
I
that was
will put
going
it
there?
down and see if that's bullshit.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's fucking happening here? Have you? Yeah. Have you ever been much of a Mortal Kombat player or a fighting game player at all? Like, have you ever had like a fighting game you were really into? Because I feel like that's a genre of game
Shaolin Monks was the last time, and
that was the action adventure one.
yeah, yeah. I did really enjoy the ladder match stuff though. So like
Oh,
I
fair
I just
enough. Fair
never really
enough.
got into them
And that's
for
okay. That's
whatever
totally
reason.
okay. I've got the tattoo on my back, so obviously I'm a fan. But this new one, man, I really do feel like they just keep topping themselves. And then this new one is
Yeah, they keep topping themselves.
they do, they really do. But then also this new one is yet another kind of reboot and like fresh entry point where like you don't need to have any experience with the series to like appreciate what's going on at all. Like you remember Liu Kang
Yeah.
from the he basically became a god and like got access to like the hourglass that creates all of time and space and just like this new game is just like the new universe that he's created from scratch. It's like it's literally the only thing that carries over from previous entries is that I died from the lava.
Oof.
I'm not sure I picked my soul up either.
You did.
Did I? Okay. I'll believe. I'll trust that. I'll trust that you saw me do it because I don't fucking remember.
I just saw the souls in the bottom corner of your screen still.
Ah, that's fair. That would have mean I did. Yeah. Oh no, I went into the yeah. No, right. All right, 5 beers, man. You can't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, it's actually really not that much for me.
I wish the summon sign, I wish it was a little
More
bit faster
immediate.
for recovery. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that some of that is also just like our individual internet connections. Right? Like that's got to be part of it because it's like, not correct me if I'm wrong, but like the way that this is working is like it's cycling through every person that could potentially be playing this game in this spot all at once, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I get why it takes a moment versus like let's say in Wolong when we do play that, being able to just go like, hey, I want this specific person in my game and not anybody else.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit easier for a lot of bit easier. Oh, and not to mention the like it this they when the fucking the PR person was just like it's not a co-op game, it's a game that has co-op as a bonus feature. That is, I think,
Yeah, that's a weird response,
a
but
poor.
whatever, I guess. I mean, I get it. I do get it because the idea is that these are single player games that have multiplayer mechanics if you're having a really hard time with it. For us, that is, or at least like for me in particular, that's the only way I'm playing these games. So it does feel like a hindrance sometimes to like kind of act like that's this other thing, you know?
Yeah, because that was in response to somebody asking if there is a certain list of bosses that disable or enable co-op in a given area.
And then they were like, "Oh, we're not going to tell you that, right?" Like, wasn't that
Yeah,
the
like
idea?
we don't have that information.
Which bullshit! They don't have that information. Like, I'm like, really? You don't know? Sure. Why? Yeah, I believe that. Like, come on, you programmed the damn thing to begin with. You fucking know. Got him! Woo! Hell yeah! Oh, I got a dragon heart. Gotta say it with that Sean Connery voice.
Now you can get more dragon magic.
Cool.
Not that that's what the Belmonts are known for, but
It opens the gateway, though. At least I got you. I get
yeah,
you.
dragon magic is a gateway, especially
Gotta chase that dragon, man.
well, this game is interesting in that like all of the great named dragon bosses
Mhm.
have their own ability that you
Oh,
can
like they all have like a unique kind of.
yeah, and you go
They're
to the
like the
dragon
X-Men.
temple and consume their the dragon hearts to unlock that ability.
Okay, that's pretty badass.
Oh yeah, especially because there's like the magma, fire, magic, frost, and rot dragons, and then there's the death dragon. He's pretty cool.
Death dragons are cool. That's
Now,
cool.
what we're gonna do is
Okay.
go
What are we doing?
um, if you take that little wispy light thing, where does that bring you?
Just outside.
To the beginning,
Yeah.
in the rot area.
No, just outside the cave.
Okay.
Is there more stuff in that
Put your
cave?
sign there. Oh no, we're done with that cave. That cave is dead to us.
Okay. I mean, I'm standing on the cliff right outside the cave, and I have figured myself, so don't worry about that.
All right, I just plot my sign down where the stone meets the sand.
Cool. Oh, well, so, what was Summer Game Fest, Tim? Highlights. What was like what caught your eye? Like, what did you? What were the big
Let's see.
takeaways?
Um, let's see. I have the memory of a goldfish currently because I full disclosure
I can pull it
stoned
up.
off my rocker. But pulling up the movie news from the game news from the Discord. Um, oh, Banishers. That was something I had heard nothing about.
Yeah,
But
that looks cool, right?
it looked cool as shit.
Yeah, that looks really interesting. That looks really interesting. Yeah, I remember, it's funny because I don't remember really seeing stuff about it before, but when it came on, Nadia was like, she recognized it from last year, and I'm like, damn, I guess there was a teaser last year for this that I completely forgot about. But I guess it just must not have caught my attention as much the first time, but like this time I definitely was like very impressed by how that looked. I thought that looked super unique and intriguing. Yeah, Banishers. I am curious. I am really curious about the Sandland game. From, because it's a manga from Akira Toriyama. And as far as I know, Akira Toriyama, or there's never been an anime of the Sandland story, but it's just getting like going straight from a manga adaptation to video game adaptation, and not manga adaptation, sorry, manga to video game adaptation, and that's really, I don't know, that's really interesting because I feel like that's not the typical process. That's not super. I guess there, like as one other example, there was the Darkness comics got made into video games, but without getting like adapted in some other way first. Oh, there's a Storm Sword key over here. What's this underground thing?
I think that is. I want to say. Oh, yeah, this is the sword forged by Mikola, otherwise known as Saint Trina.
Yeah,
This sword, because I was
cool.
bad and forgot
Yeah,
to
Saint
give you the
Trina.
sleep pot recipe, might be the only way that you can beat one of the only solo bosses in the game. There's it's called the Godskin Duo,
Shit.
and you can only fight that boss solo.
I
And so,
almost, part of me almost wants to say that like the solo stream where I just like play or like I just actually try and solo all the like genuinely single player content in the game should be our second to last one. Like that, I almost think that should be our second to last stream for the whole game. And we because that way what I could do is I could have you come over here in person.
see, it would like for the Godskin duo, it's like required to access the final three bosses of the game or so.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? So
And
then,
so
so
then,
for
yeah,
the
that would
second to
turn
last
out pretty
stream,
good. Actually, wait, no, shit. It would probably be like the third to last stream. But
oh
then,
sure,
yeah.
sure, but like close to the end, then at least. Oh, Caleb. Oh
All
shit,
right.
Caleb. Uh oh.
Oh shit, he sees me. Wow,
I
this
don't
is a
even.
really good low on the ground,
I don't even see him. Where do you see the invasion? I don't even see the
directly
invasion.
ahead of us.
Oh shit, like way over there. Okay. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, he left.
Oh,
He didn't want to
never
sneak up
mind.
on me.
Didn't want to. Huh.
Wow, this is really good disguise. Holy shit. You know, some zones you're just like a flag or a statue.
Yeah,
But this one, you're fungus. You can grow in anywhere.
man. Spreading like fungus.
Now,
But
where
yeah,
are we?
I'm actually really interested in that Sandland game. I so like I mean that's the thing. I have a weird relationship with like the Dragon Ball series because I don't I don't like it as a show or as like a story really even all that much. But I think it makes for a hell of a good video game. And since it's from that same guy, I'm like, cause part of me is always like, man, Dragon Ball should just be a video game. Like, why'd they even make it a show? It should have just always been a video game. It makes so much more sense as a game. And this other series from the same creator is being adapted directly as a game instead of as a show first. I almost feel like they're listening to me personally. Wow, it's a big ass telescope.
Oh
Ah, I
yeah,
see you down there.
it's
You look all little. Oh, you're super small. All right, let me get out of this fucking light. Yeah. All right. Oh, I have that one already. All right, I guess I do. I didn't think I did, but all right. Nice environment switch up too, since we're just like went for right. We just skipped over to Caleb to do this other stuff before we.
oh yeah. And Caled, I would say, looking at the sum total of it, is a bit smaller than the other two that we've got
Sure.
so far. It's
Well, Altus
so
Plateau's the third biggest, right?
yeah, so like if those three are roughly similar,
This was like this. This is like the first medium-sized area that we're doing.
yeah.
Cool. Kick ass, bruh.
Now what was that? That was a life steal fist, right?
Yes, it was.
That is an ability directly from Dark Souls 1.
Oh shit, was it really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that is if you had the there was like I forget what exactly it was. I think there was a sword or something that you could get from those dark wraiths in that one
Okay.
city.
Shit.
Um yeah, roar means I love you, dinosaur. Stupid as shit, fucking.
I
Who
love
even was
you.
it the
You
2000s, right?
love me. I've got heavy PTSD. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
Uh, Tim, how crazy is it that we were playing Demon Souls like 2 years ago, right now? Like a right around right now, 2 years ago.
Bro,
That's when we
that
started
is
this.
fucking wild.
It's been 2 years since we started doing this. So don't point at the sword, god damn it, you jackass. Battle.
Now, Battle of Ionia, the Radahn and Melania locked in stalemate,
Oh,
and the
this is the
Scarlet Rot
fight we
blooms.
saw, right? This is the fight
That
we saw in the cinematic.
giant, yup, this swamp and that giant cluster of flowers and tendrils at the beginning, at the middle of it, that is
Yep.
where the Scarlet, that is where it bloomed, and that's where she detonated and
Is
turned all of
is the
this into
Melania
poison.
boss fight in this area then, or is it somewhere
No,
else?
so this is
Okay.
Radahn's area. Now remember in that castle that we were talking about how the
Yes.
Mikola performed that ritual to cure Godwin, but it didn't work because the fate of the gods was tied to the stars. Well,
Yes.
when that was figured out, Melania was sent to Caelid to kill Radahn or convince him to move the stars, but he wouldn't because that was something he was tasked from Radagon before Radagon went MIA. So she fought him to a standstill, uh, blasted him with Scarlet Rot, but he survived. He's who we fight in this zone as the final boss.
Ah.
Now, what did that vendor have? Like
He didn't seem to.
anything?
It didn't seem like anything crucial. I mean, let me open it again,
No.
and we can.
Oh, preserving boluses, but otherwise nothing good.
Should I take those?
Just for the poison, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I got those anyway.
Alright, now I think we can go over here. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so Melania is sent here, fights to a standstill. She blooms as the for the first time, and her
Ah! Fucking
minions or her followers
shit spraying
drag
at
her
me.
home. Um,
Like Eddie Money style.
like
Take
yeah,
me
yeah.
home tonight. I don't want to
Except she's
let
more
you
like
go to see
Weekend
the
at
light.
Bernie's kind of situation.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Because she was like unconscious the entire time. She's
Well,
actually
that's,
unconscious from the time of that fight until we fight her again.
oof. Well, that's rough. That's a rough experience.
Yeah, and she wakes up. But yeah, the and then while she's away fighting Radahn,
Yeah,
uh, Mikola is in a cocoon to try to like
to become Michelob Ultra.
yeah to become Mikola. Mikola, well, fuck.
Oh, what? What? Do we get invaded? I didn't see a
Oh no,
message.
that was I forgot I had Scarlet Rot on me, so I was like, why is poison do this to me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've yet to actually be, like, fully affected by it, and I've been really trying to avoid it.
Good. It I think it does triple the damage of poison.
Ugh. God damn it, they
Yeah.
keep having to fucking come up with more shit to fuck you. Like, ah.
I wonder if I can do this attack mid-air. Nope. Some of the dragon roars you can do mid-air. Like if you use it mid-air, you just start floating and breathing down on the ground like a fucking dragon. Okay, so this build where I only use magic that has a face is still working pretty good. Because that does include the dragon ones.
I
because
mean,
those are faces.
we also did kick that one invasion's ass still, so.
With the cannon shield and your fucking blood whip.
Yeah, man, my
God, I
blood
can't
whip
wait till you
is
get till you
killer.
get another one of those.
Whoop. Oh, and they both do bleed damage? This is gonna be great. I got a dragonfly head? Like, what's going on with that? Like, that's weird.
That is a key ingredient in the poison boluses. The cure.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Good to know.
there should be like a hidden underground cellar or some shit over here.
And this giant
Oh,
pile of. Where are you at? Come on. Alright, come on, where are we at? Where are we at? Is it under something we have to like destroy to find it, or is it just should it just be like noticeable like right away?
it doesn't say hidden. I guess it says just regular cellar.
Okay, so then it should just be visible.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Okay. Looks like
Don't. Yeah, get the hell out of here, you
here.
little
No.
centipede-looking bitch.
Oh yeah, those are the things that were formed when she bloomed for the first. When
Ah,
she turned Kaled, like those things rose out of the swamp. The centipede things.
they look like they haven't had a job for a while.
Like they don't go out much.
Oof. Okay, that felt close.
Oh shit, you're saying they got you close? A little weird.
I mean, that's a lot of hands, man.
A lot of yeah, a lot of. Oh god, big hands.
Uh, See, this is what happens when I drink. Is our streams turn slightly more into what the Tuesday streams are like. Because honestly, there really is a completely different vibe to each of the three shows. Like we
There
real,
really is.
oh yeah, like you and Corbin feel like by far the most normal.
Yeah, we're the 9 to 5 parents, and uh you're the latchkey parents.
Dude, Tuesday nights is chaos.
Tuesday nights is just sheer chaos. That
Well,
is
dude,
being an uncle.
we got like I said, man, we literally got into a conversation about eating ass at the Antique Roadshow. Like that was a like significant part of the conversation. Oh, we also came up with this idea about starting a cult, but you know how like cults typically it's all about like, oh, the world's gonna end, so you got to do this stuff, you got to like scare people into doing being part of the cult. We're gonna start a cult around the concept of there not being an apocalypse, and really like, oh, this is a cult, but like you don't have to worry about anything. Like our catchphrase is "You got time."
Catchphrase, you got time.
Yeah, like this. Like, don't worry about it. We're fine. Look, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be. And I mean, the question was raised like, how do you get people to join a cult if you're telling them everything's gonna be okay? But you know, we're gonna figure it out.
If you've got good methodology, absolutely.
Ooh, what's going on down here?
Oh, look at its little Roddies.
Oh yeah, they're like little ones. Huh? Yeah, they're not like
Dude,
full grown.
have you heard the stupidest fucking thing
I don't
like on the
know.
internet?
I mean, there's a lot of
there's a
dumb things on the internet. You got to be more
uh,
specific.
Baby Gronk.
What?
Um,
What? Baby Gronk? What does that
Baby
mean?
Gronk got rizzed up by Livy or whatever. Fucking NBC is reporting on this shit, and it was a TikTok, and they're like, "Who is little Gronk or Baby Gronk or whatever the
I
fuck?"
I was gonna ask if you were like like having a stroke on
Yeah.
me or something because I didn't know what was going on there.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't even
because
understand the
Riz
words that you're
stands for
saying to me.
charisma, right?
Meteoric orb blade. Does it?
And
Okay, sure.
and the article says, "Who is Baby Gronk? Did Livy riz him up? What does any of this mean?"
That's my question. What does any of that mean?
Yeah, it's based off of a fucking TikTok, and the delivery on like the guy was just fucking talking about Baby Gronk and how somebody named Livy rizzed him up, and is he going
You
to
know,
state next? And he's a fucking. It shows this kid with a deadpan face, and it's got deadpan delivery, and it makes no fucking sense because who the fuck is Baby Gronk? What the fuck is Livy?
I don't,
What's
I
rizzing
don't
up?
know. I feel like maybe I'm having a stroke. Is that what's
Yeah.
happening?
Now we're done with the ruins.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry. I'm not moved past this yet. I I okay. This is I think like a legitimate existential fear brought on by the internet. I feel like one of the bad things that the internet will do to human society is that one generation to the next are going to be speaking almost entirely different languages because I still don't understand half of what the fuck you just said to me.
so to break it down, Baby Gronk is the nickname for somebody named like Charlie or whatever. It's just some fucking 9-year-old with a mullet
What
who
is
plays
this like?
junior football. It's based off of a TikTok, right? And like I
Oh,
assure
I've
you
got
that I
Scarlet
didn't know
Rot.
either. Shit, how many keys do you got?
Keys. Oh, I don't know.
Oh shit, do not dodge roll through this. You just get
Right,
covered
'cause you
in
get
it.
covered in it. Yeah. Oh, Alex did want to be on the stream, by the way. Um, I do not have one.
All right. Do the I guess we should do the use your preserving bolus. Or yeah.
Okay.
And then we are gonna go to Fort Jail North. And you're like, how the
Okay.
fuck am I gonna do that? Now you're gonna do that.
Right. Yeah. Ooh. Tim, we are so goddamn close to a new Alan Wake game finally coming out.
Oh yeah, I can't Alan wait.
Yeah. God damn it, it won't let me open my menu.
Are you in combat?
Yeah, because flowers spawned where you were standing.
Oh no.
Now I have Scarlet Rot again.
If you teleport to a site of grace, that'll
It'll
get
fix
ready,
it.
bruh. Yeah.
Yeah. Fort Jail North, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whew, okay. Figure myself. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna. It's not a sure thing. It's like it's just a maybe. But I just applied to a new job, and it's a place that is only open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh, isn't that's perfect.
Yeah, it really would be. We'll see what happens. Definitely not a sure thing. It is definitely like a we'll see what happens kind of thing.
My cat is super interested in what I'm doing right now.
I can hear the cat like screaming at you.
Yeah, he's just fucking. He like will walk up to the chair and then yell and then jump in your lap and like put his face right in your face and start yelling. We love him, don't we, Loki?
Isn't doesn't that cat like specifically not like super specific affection?
Yeah, he like wants attention, but like he will yell while getting pet.
As though he doesn't like it. And there's that can opening. Last hour, last beer.
All right, now there's a really fun thing
I like
that
fun
I'm gonna equip
things.
a sword specifically for because I think it can only be done with a sword.
Okay.
Um, and it requires going around. You know those fire wagon things, right?
Yeah. With the faces on them.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ulysses about this the other day, but like there actually are like we all have played some games that we would not
Look
have
off the cliff.
played. Oh shit! Did you just one shot that thing?
Yeah, if you jump
God
onto
damn,
its
that's
head from the
badass.
top, you can jam your sword in its vent, and then
Hell yeah, that's cool as fuck. No, I was just talking about Ulysses, or talking to Ulysses about the fact that we've all, I think, played some games that we only will have played because of this channel. Like
yeah,
Ulysses would not have sat and played all of the Banner Saga games if he hadn't seen us streaming it. He didn't even know what that was,
I would not have gone back and played Dark Souls 1
if not for
uh,
the stream. I wouldn't
if
have
not
played
for the
any of
stream.
them. I wouldn't have played any of the Souls games if it weren't for us doing these streams. Like maybe eventually, but like I honestly don't think I would have like I wouldn't have come to the choice easily.
Yeah, it's something I feel like without the co-op, they definitely just don't have the same vibe.
Like, would you have ever played Sea of Thieves?
Oh no, God, just because it's not my typical game.
But it worked really well for a cooperative multiplayer stream.
Oh yeah,
I
and the
still can't
fact that we were
believe
able to
we
get Adam in on it too.
that was great. I do. I like. I talked to him a little bit not too long ago. More recently, I think, than any of the rest of us. And he said he was doing good, but he's just busy because I still only like really talk to him in like very small bursts. Which I guess good for him. I mean, that must mean that he's got a lot of good work stuff going on. But damn, I would love to get him over to Cuphead again. Because that stopped because I went from working like a Monday through Friday that was not nearly enough hours to a Thursday through Monday that was nights and weekends that I didn't want. And now I'm applied to a new place that I don't know exactly what the schedule would be, but I do know that they're only open 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I'm hoping that I would be able to get Adam over again with that change. If that change happens, if that ends up working out. We will see. Who knows? It's hard to say.
You did see that invasion message, though, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm. Trust me, I'm having like a huge
Yeah.
panic attack.
You're shivering in your timbers.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots.
All right, so now because we are actually out of sight,
Oh yeah, I really try and like blend in with the environment.
you know, something tells me this isn't my most stealthy approach.
Woo! Oh shit! I didn't even see him right there. Nice.
I love this
Hell
sword. This is
yeah.
my new favorite sword.
That's pretty bad. It's pretty badass, dude. This is pretty fucking awesome.
Like fucking hell. I like swords. I like weapon attacks that move you around a little bit, you know?
Sure, really get you feeling like mobility and combat are almost part of the same set of mechanics.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there is a lot to be said about mobility mechanics in games. I mean, that's why Spider-Man games are fun, right? Look at like Infamous, where you can do like grind on the wires and then like do the gliding thing. Jet Set Radio with the roller skates, Tony Hawk with the skateboard, like anything that makes the traversal mechanics in and of themselves like an entertaining piece of the game to experience. Like that is, I feel like that's such or Batman, the Batman Arkham games with the gliding stuff, like that. That to me is such an essential part of that experience. Like those are the best. That's when you know a game's really special. If just moving in the game is in and of itself entertaining. Whew.
God, co-op just changes absolutely everything. I remember struggling so hard in this area. It just wasn't even ridiculous. It was just ridiculous.
That's why I'm glad you did all of that already, because then I don't have to.
Yeah,
I because
that's fair.
you said a couple streams ago that you were like you almost felt bad that you were like playing so much of this for me, and I was like, no, dude, that's exactly what I want.
Well, as long as that's uh yeah, because like holy shit, sometimes these games were like there's a couple bosses in Caelid that actually Caelid in general I just fucking hated it because I did not have a good build.
Yeah.
So this, if you went through this portal, would bring you right to the doorstep of Radahn's fortress,
Oh, and I
which
assume
is,
we don't want to go there yet.
yeah, probably not. Save the best for last and all that.
Okay. Well, we made our way up here though.
And then for this, we hop down, or where?
Ooh, there's a
Yeah, we were
chest in
supposed
here.
to. There's a chest in here.
A guitar.
What was in the chest up above?
I don't know. I genuinely don't remember. Oh, by the way, Tim, did you see that there is an expansion coming out for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game that we did as our Christmas stream?
Nice.
At
Oh,
least
double
one new,
nice.
well, at least one new character, if not more. A whole new game mode with like different. That looks like it's different environments and different levels. Uh, we may have to do a follow up part two on that. That was one I had envisioned as very much a one and done, but I guess there might be something to go back to after all.
Oh, that's awesome. Fuck. Just immediately walk off the ledge.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing there?
Now, there is a place I saw that we can get to open this gate, and I missed it initially.
Uh,
So if we go up here,
okay.
we break this, and
Yes.
then
Ah.
um,
Well, would you look at that? Ah, this is a sneaky
that'll open
little
the gate to the
bitch.
fortress.
Okay, okay. Some sneaky little shit.
What was that?
Mushroom.
Fucking hell. There was a message on the ground that said, can't believe mushroom.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why. Now, do you think we've hit that 50% mark yet?
With the stuff we're doing in Kaled, we've definitely hit 50%.
Okay. Well, so this is the 50% stream.
Yes. Um,
That's
yes, this is
wild. That's wild. So 22 streams is what it took for us to get to 50%. So I'm assuming we'll finish around 44.
yeah. My God.
That's kind of wild, right? Like that's a lot. That's a lot of episodes. Can you imagine someone actually sitting and watching all of these? Like, cause I really do wonder.
Is there something on this thing?
No. Should I
Alright.
not have followed you down?
Mm, I think we're good. God damn it.
Nice. So then, I was curious, Tim, to talk to you. Do we want to stream Lies of P at some point? Is that
I
something
think
we
that
want to
would be
add
great.
to our list?
Because even if it's not a co-op game, I think that'll be a really good Souls-like to have on the channel.
Yeah, like similar to like how Sekiro is no multiplayer, but
Now, there should have been on a corpse somewhere back here a spell called Flame Grant Me Strength. That'll
there's
be more of
there's
that
a there's one in this
Velma.
fire. Nope, smoldering butterfly. That's all I got there.
Um,
Maybe I picked that up already. I mean, you can't. I don't know. I might have. Like I could look at my spells. Hold on. Incantations, right?
that'd be the one.
Flame. Yeah, I have it. I have it.
Perfect. All right, we're done with this area. Okay. So, we can do one of two things. I could send you to a vendor in Limgrave, where you can buy 3 stone sword keys that I know for a fact you haven't bought.
Okay.
Uh, and then we could do the jail, or we can just continue in Caelid.
Let's just
Either way, I
continue.
have to eat.
Let's just keep going.
All right.
Keep moving
With that,
forward, you know?
onwards and upwards, I always say.
By the
So,
way, oh, sorry,
yes.
you
No,
go
oh no,
first.
go ahead.
Well, by the way, for the, let's see, make sure I get the title right. Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, the special chapters, part 2, chapters 3 and 4.
God damn it.
Sound production has started. The actors have been getting the scripts, and like sound production has finally started, which means they are close to the end because sound production is always the last stage of production when it comes to, at least in the Japanese anime
Um,
entertainment
you're
industry.
gonna go to a Stray from Caelid Highway North. The stupidest name for a site of grace. And also, that is terrific news. You're also gonna make sure it's nighttime.
I also don't. This goes where I don't have the map over here yet. Oh, whoops! I hit noon. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Night. There we go. Nightfall. I didn't mean it.
I'm also gonna pick up the spell that removes Scarlet Rot from us because,
It's
oh
going to
boy,
happen in this area a lot otherwise.
you sure betcha.
1 second. Like I said, I've been drinking. I'm going to run to the bathroom again real quick. Give me
Have
just
fun.
like a very short time. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Do I see your sign? No. Hold on. Let me finger myself. No, I already did that. I feel like I should wait until I see your sign and then I'll do it. And then I'll run to the
Oh
bathroom
shit,
and then.
there is no spell for me to remove Scarlet Rot for you, just for me. Well,
Oh shit. Well, I
sucks to
mean,
suck.
better to be able to do it for yourself than nothing.
And
Than
then I
like
can give you my
neither.
persevering boluses.
Well, that's also fair. Yeah, I'll wait till I see your sign. I'll summon you, and then I'll run to the bathroom while the summoning is happening. Hey, there we go. Okay, beautiful. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
It's like, yeah, I know I had my joke flail and it was good and all, but goddamn, does this sword is it's fun, neat.
Oop, 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 oop. Okay. All right, I am back. Looks like it would do some damage.
We're about to find out.
Shit.
Oh, Okay. It does not like me. Okay, now I can. If you equip too much, you just start walking.
Alrighty. Alright.
Crikey.
No, 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 no. I don't know, what else have you been up to? What else has been going on this week? What you been doing?
Hmm.
What content have you consumed?
Well, I am almost done with the Trigun manga.
Oh, nice. And is that the first time you've read it through?
Yes. It
Nice.
is
Okay, so you're close. You're getting close.
it is a very dialogue heavy and action scene. Like, it takes a while to read through it proper, just
Sure.
to kind of get what everything is happening.
Oh, I got Scarlet Rot. Fuck you, you stupid plant. Alright, I got my berries or whatever the fuck I'm eating to solve that problem. I still need to, one of these nights, on my own, do the next stream for uh, Metro 2033.
Yeah, that oh my god, that game is I've been meaning to play it for forever, but uh, the reviews are pretty.
It's
It's
great.
it's a
I think it's
great game.
super interesting. I've played probably roughly 2/3 of it. I think one more stream and I'll finish that first one. But there's a whole trilogy of those games, and it's only the first one so far that I've actually really gotten into. So that's like my set of games that like when I'm in the mood to stream, but just like by myself with nothing else going on. Oh, I already have that one. Okay. That is my current game. I do think, I actually do think that this new Mortal Kombat will be me. That'll be me streaming on like a regular, consistent basis of like just stuff by myself, because that's actually a game that has online multiplayer that I will be playing like fairly
Hey, what's
regularly.
your runes?
You know, I almost got Street Fighter 6.
Almost.
Well, like they released a demo, and the demo had a really fucked up character creator, so you can really make some like ugly motherfucker. Um, but but like right after that, a new Mortal Kombat got announced, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Street Fighter, but Mortal Kombat's always been my preferred thing. So like, if the new Mortal Kombat's coming out, that's the game I'm going for. There's also God, there's also already like a lot of stuff coming out throughout the rest of the year. You know, you have to pick and choose. You know, there's not enough time for everything, and there's not enough money for everything. That's the
Yeah.
other thing, right? So for me, you know, for like the big AAA release games, like or like the stuff that are not even necessarily have to be AAA, but just like the stuff that I care about the most. That I'm like, oh, I want to play that. I can't wait for that. I want to play it on day one. Um, for me, I've got three for the rest of the year. We've got Mortal Kombat, September 19th. Alan Wake 2, October 17th. And then Spider Man 2 on October 20th. Um, you know, I've limited myself to those three. If I have the spare money and I like legitimately can just buy more stuff, and I like it doesn't, and it's not going to like have a negative impact on like anything else. There's other stuff I would absolutely buy or be willing or even interested in getting like day one and playing it right away. But those are the three. Those are the only three that I'm like, hey, I gotta have that.
Yeah, I'm wondering when we're gonna pick up Wolong because there do seem to be other games out there that are. Oh, you're almost dead.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you good, bruh?
I'm good, bruh. No, I'm all right. Yeah, well, like Wolong, yeah, for sure. I mean, that might be something I pick up this year. I mean, really, I will buy Wolong one as soon as we're done with Elden Ring, right? Like
Yeah,
that'll be
that's
that's the
kind of what I'm thinking. Like I'm not like Elden Ring I picked up right at launch because I expected to play it before. But Wolong, since I'm going into it fresh, I have no reason to get it before the stream.
right. So basically, just like maybe a couple, like 4 or 5 streams from the end of this, like when we know we're close to the end, but we're not quite there yet. Then we can both just pick it up then. I want to get away, just like a dragonfly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to eat the sun, just like a dragonfly. Yeah, yeah. A fucking dragonfly. Fucking dragonfly. Oh, yeah. I've made you watch that, right?
Yeah, you have. Just like a dragonfly.
What's amazing about that is I do not remember the name of the YouTube channel, but the guy that did that video is like his thing is that he mixes songs like 2 different songs together and does like weird like mashups of songs.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not like not like you know like and so the specifically that Jimmy uh the oh fuck, what's his name now? Lenny Kravitz. Lenny
Lenny
Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Uh, that video I sent you specifically is this weird specific example where instead of mixing 2 songs together, he just blended one song with itself over again, and that's what came out of it.
That's fucking hilarious.
I want to eat the sun, just like a dragonfly.
Really makes you think, doesn't it? Now there is a boss in
I mean,
there.
if you're high, I suppose, but there's a boss here.
Oh yeah, in the middle of that tangled wooden
Oh, it's an overworld one though.
but we do need it for one of the quests. So
Oh
what
shit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do is we're gonna carve out some of the overworld stuff in this area. That way, even if PvP or PvE does get disabled,
We've got taken care of everything that's
yeah,
close to it anyway.
exactly.
God damn, you know what I'm, oh shit, I've got, okay, actually, news. So, 2 thoughts. One, news for you, The Last Faith. Remember that indie game that, like, looked like Castlevania and Bloodborne mashed together?
Yeah.
October. No date
October.
specifically, but a window of the month of October has been announced.
Oh, that's awesome.
Second thought, goddamn, when do you think we're gonna fucking see like a trailer or get a release date for that fucking next season of Castlevania? Because it's like technically a new show altogether, right? We're in their jumping time period to Richter, and now that we've kind of wrapped up the Trevor Belmont story, but like, fuck, man, we got like like the like artwork of just Richter from behind, like what 2 years ago.
Yeah, like I feel like that. Yeah, it's been around 2 years.
Like I think that was like 2021. We got like the artwork of that, and I feel like it's been since then that we like I want to because I said ooh poisonous mist. All right, sweet Azure
That's
War,
another one that can be used on your whips.
sweet. But yeah, I really I mean I still think that that Castlevania anime is like the best video game adaptation. I don't I really don't think any other video game adaptation has even
Oh no.
really come close to that. So I really want more. Want to know what they're doing.
And it's just gonna. I hate that it's gonna take time.
I mean, like, you gotta let them work and you gotta let them do it good, but fuck, I don't want to wait either. I mean, shit. I mean, you know, sometimes though, like, you wait a long ass time and it ends up being worth it. I mean, fuck, dude, Alan Wake 2 looks worth it. It's
That
been
it did.
13 years later, it looks worth it. It looks so worth it. I had given up entirely on that ever getting a sequel.
Yeah, I know. Like once Control was announced.
That's when I was like, oh shit, are they going to do a new one? Are we actually going to get a sequel? But it wasn't until Control came out that I finally was like, oh, okay, they haven't given up. They haven't given up on doing this. It took until so 2010 is when the original came out. So it took 9 years for there to be anything that made me feel confident that it was still going to happen. Cracked pot, I'll take
Oh,
that. Nomadic Warrior Cookbook, I'll take that. Stone Sword Key, I'll take that. Anything else I should be getting here? Champions stuff, gravity advantage, any of that?
oh, boss is here.
Boss? Ah! Oh god, okay. Shit, you know what we still have on the docket for rapid respawn?
What?
Sifu with Tyler as the third guest host.
Oh, that's right.
Like that's still sitting there, and I have not touched that game because Tyler was so interested in streaming it.
Oh, you gotta kill him while he's down. I'm dead. Oh, that's Caleb. This Caleb Knight's cavalry does not fuck around.
No, he's got the horseback. Oh, fuck you. Fuck. Come on, you bitch. Come on. Oh, hell. Come on. Oh, got him. Poison moth flight. Okay. Whew. Fuck me. Oh shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god. Okay. All right. Whew. Jesus Christ. Um. Yeah. Well, also, you know what? We would be way more likely to actually get Tyler over to do those guest appearances if I get that job that's only in the mornings. Tim, did you mute yourself?
Oh yeah, I definitely did. That is true. There's also two night bosses in the same access from the same site of grace.
Shit. All right. Also, the southern Aeonia swamp. Should I just go back there to summon you, or do you want to come to me?
Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll run over. I'll
put my sign down.
go back real quick. Also, you know what? So we got Sifu. Another streaming series that that has been talked about for basically since we started the channel, maybe even before, is No Name being a third guest host and us playing Super Meat Boy, which is like a super fucking hard platformer, right?
Yeah.
So we've also we also have like multiple like guest specific rapid respawn games that we want to do at some point. I mean, I'd love to get Tyler over here to get to do Sifu finally. Because I just want to play that in general, but like I am specifically held off because he was so excited about coming on and doing it with us.
We'll get him on. We gotta get it done. Also, what is it? This is the other boss. Let's give him a shot.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give that bird a death, right?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Holy shit. Okay, we will do the night first. We didn't get a single hit between both of us.
Fuck, dude, that's like 6,500 souls.
Oh my god, you lost souls?
6,500 souls.
Oh no.
Well, hey, wait, it's not nighttime anymore, so like we could go back and it wouldn't summon, right?
That is correct.
There we go, let's do that then. Shut through the heart, and you're too late.
Yeah, I think Caled would only be 4 sessions. Um,
Oh yeah, that's definitely that's like half what the
maybe
other ones
5.
were.
Yeah. Just based off the rate of progression, because we've cleared about 35% of overworld Caled.
Really, just tonight?
Um, Roughly, yeah.
Well,
Um,
that feels way more manageable than the first two areas.
it's um, it just it looks like it's about the size of Upper Caled.
I'm just gonna run towards my souls here. You know, run in that general direction. That's awesome. That's awesome. That makes me that feels good, man. Well, see, there we go. All right, got the souls already. All right, don't point at them. Just pick them up, you jackass. All right, there we go.
All right. Now, do we want to make it nighttime again,
To do
or
the
should
to
we?
try and that bird boss. I think we gotta wait. I
Oh,
don't think
not
I'm
the
strong
bird boss.
enough.
Did you beat the Knights Cavalry?
Yes,
Nice.
yes, I did. I
Nice.
did beat that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the bird we're coming back to.
Okay. Sounds good because that bird kicked my fucking ass.
Yeah, oh my god, that bird just
Like, oh my god.
on a crucible in a rocky canyon.
Crucible in the Rocky Canyon.
Oh, fuck. He fucking knocked me down there and started mauling you. Shit, I can't get back up there.
Alright,
Sorry,
well,
Zach.
I will jump off the side then. Because this one is not taking a lot of damage from me. Ooh, ah. He's coming down. Stop pointing, you jackass. I swear to God, Cletus. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. In a crucible.
Windy Crystal Tear. You know, I was honestly, what I was genuinely expecting us to see an Elden Ring DLC announcement at Summer Games Fest. I really thought that that's one of the few things I was like confident would show up, and it didn't. I
That
guess
was
it's
your
just,
stone cold lock of the week.
I guess it's just too
But
far off. But hey, more seed. Give me that golden seed. Woo! Yeah, no, I guess that's for the because the grand finale of the show was Final Fantasy VII Remake Part Two. That was like the
yeah,
big last thing they showed, which looks great. I mean, you never played the original, right? You said.
I did not.
I think you can appreciate it even without playing the original. There is a little something special about it if you did play the original, but like mild. Well, spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, just for a minute. But in the original game, you have the story that plays out the way it plays out, and then in the remake, uh, the part one is only really like the first major area of the original. Like in the original, it's like the stuff you spend like the first like 3-ish hours doing, and not more than that really. Ooh, you got me. Yeah, it's like it's only like the city that you spend the first like 3-4 hours in the original, but that's been like turned. That's like the entire part one, and they do this thing where you literally fight like the fates themselves as the final boss of the first game, and you break the current reality and the current timeline free of the fates that were tethering it to the original game's timeline. And so now with the second one, and they've said it'll be 3 parts. Three. The third one will be the last one. But with part 2 and 3, there could, at least in theory, be drastic story differences because we have now literally derailed the timeline in like a specific corporeal in-universe way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out, honestly. I thought that was way cooler than just doing a straight remake. Granted, a straight remake I also would have liked, but like, damn, is it not like way more creative, you know?
Oh, well, I think I see my sign. It's just ridiculously
I saw it. It was like the game was like layering the two things together. So
isn't that fun?
isn't that fun? Shut to the heart, but you're too late. I gotta listen to that song after the stream for some reason. It's just stuck in my head.
Yeah. I think I think I can agree that it is stuck in your head. All right.
I know.
Let's
I
see.
keep going back to that.
We're gonna go west.
Okay. I see my souls on the map there. That's a lot of souls. It's a
I
lot of
better not get
souls over
sucked.
here. And then that gets sucked. Shit, I do feel like I have to pick those up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's a big thing.
Where are you?
I'm running towards you. I see you on the map. I'm running towards you. Or wait, I think we're going in a circle around each other now. Okay, there you are. God, okay. We gotta recover these again because again it's a lot and I did not spend them. Yeah, there's a bunch of these big fuckers around here. Oh shit, nice. That was like most of its health in one hit.
Oh,
Did I
I
just
didn't
hear
say
a
anything.
are you sure about that?
Yeah, that was a perfectly timed, could not have happened. Somebody watching a video in the background.
Are you sure
Uh,
about that? That John Cena shit. Well,
dude,
by the way, so Tim, since you haven't played Mortal Kombat since Shaolin Monks, I mean, also, like, I will say I love Shaolin Monks, but goddamn, it has been a while since that came out. Um, now, in the recent um, Mortal Kombat games, so Mortal Kombat 9 was a reboot. Circling back to early stream conversation here, Mortal
yeah.
Kombat 9 was a reboot. The It basically was at the end of the previous game. Raiden, like it came down to Raiden and Shao Kahn at the top of a pyramid, and Raiden sends like memories back to his like past self at the beginning of the first tournament or the first game or whatever. Like trying to give himself like future knowledge to change the course of reality. So the Mortal Kombat 9 is basically a reboot too. That was a reboot. Um, and that was also the first game in the franchise to have like guest characters. And in that game, you had Kratos from God of War 3 on the PS3 version, and then you had Freddy Krueger as the the on all systems available character. And then when 10 came out, they did like Jason from Friday the 13th, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien and the Predator. Uh, so you had like this horror theme. And then in 11, the last one, you had the Terminator, Rambo, Robocop. It was like the theme was like mostly 80s action movie characters. And then Joker was like the last one, which was like a little out of Ritual of Dragon Communion. Oh shit! I can get more.
Yep, this will
This is
be where
where.
you get your dragon spells from.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take that one. Cool.
And it pantomimes
Um,
you eating a dragon heart too.
I love it. I love it. That's great.
Which one did you pick?
The first one,
The first one.
Agiel's Flame. I also didn't use any of these yet either, so
I'm not sure you can't. Oh, we got an executioner.
oh shit. Anyway, though, so Mortal Kombat 9 started Freddy Krueger, and then 10, it was like all horror icons as the guest characters, and then Mortal Kombat 11, or sorry, yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 with like 80s action movie characters as the guest characters. This new game 12, since it's another reboot, it's being called just Mortal Kombat 1. I'm probably going to say 12, though, just as a norm, as a typical thing. But the guest theme seems to, so like the Joker and then Spawn, actually. The Joker and Spawn were in the last one. So this time it seems to be comic book characters. And so far we know that Omni-Man from Invincible, Peacemaker from the James Gunn Suicide Squad, and Homelander from The Boys are like the three major guest characters that we've seen announced so far. And I love the theme that they're going for. But the thing that's missing, if you're going to really look at like pop culture right now, right, and do comic books in a Mortal Kombat game, and I've said this to several people. No one has disagreed with me yet. Let's see if you're the first. But I think you'll agree with me that Chainsaw Man would be a fucking perfect addition to Mortal Kombat. If you're doing comic book based guest characters anyway,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
right? Doesn't that just fit perfectly? I
Nah, but
love
we
it.
might just end up with like Naruto. No, sorry, Boruto.
I would be shocked if that was allowed to be in Mortal Kombat. It's got it. That's the thing. Mortal Kombat's got this base of like if you're going to do guest characters in Mortal Kombat, it's got to be something that's kind of violent anyway. You know, like there's a baseline of violence that the normal or that the property has to be from typically to be a guest in Mortal Kombat, which again is why Chainsaw Man feels like such a perfect fit.
Yeah, I can't argue that logic.
I mean, Homelander, Omni Man, and Peacemaker all are also like super violent comic book characters, and they fit that perfectly. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but like I'm telling you, man, Chainsaw Man it'd be so good in that game.
Yeah, that chainsaw lad. He's all right.
Chainsaw Lad, be like the '60s Aquaman cartoon. It's Aquaman and Aqualad. They did
Aqua.
say, oh, they said it that way.
Yeah. So
Aquaman, the underwater crab-shaped crab.
you can probably guess why we're leaving that dragon alone.
Yeah, I
It's because
definitely
I can't
don't.
pronounce his name. That's Exekies.
I don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, he's completely blind, so he has a very small aggro range because the Scarlet Rot is just eating his eyes.
Shit. Well, I mean, sucks for him. Oh shit, is that the one that throws the red lightning bolt from the trailer?
No, he has like
No.
rot breath, and so he's
Uh,
constantly spraying Scarlet Rot around.
well, shit, we're also down to the last like 14 minutes here. So, I guess whatever we can accomplish in that time.
Yeah, I am taking us shit. I guess left or right. You gotta pick.
Right.
All right.
Well, it's all right. That was genuinely an actually really good Bob Dylan impression.
You gotta sound like you couldn't give a shit if you said it correct. Because Bob Dylan sure as shit didn't give a shit.
Well, Bob Dylan is a great writer, not a great singer. So his music gets by on its writing, not the actual quality of the singing itself. Although
Oh, I'm dead.
I will say though that the specific part of that song that you hummed was Tom Petty rather than Bob Dylan. So, although they were
Really?
both well, so that's the thing. The band that the Traveling Wilburys that was a band made up of George Harrison from the Beatles, Jeff Lynne from ELO, Bob Dylan, Tom Petty from the Heartbreakers. I'm trying to remember anyone else. And also Roy Orbison. That band was all of those guys in a band together. And it's like one of the most underrated bands of all time because that's like a bunch of fucking music superstars in one group, and I feel like the group is like no one knows who that like the group. No one knows that band as a band. Like people know who those individual names are, but like never that band in and of itself. So
Now, what you're gonna do is follow that road down. There's gonna be a site of grace down at the bottom of that road.
like closer to where that house is.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that little tower. Uh,
Yeah, I see that. Okay. So towards the tower.
oh, shit, you didn't get the map fragment that was right by the knight.
No.
Well, that'll be the other thing that we do before we end the stream.
Okay, so should I try and go around this like battlefield then? I'm assuming.
You should be able to just go through it. They're
Okay.
gonna be a little occupied with fighting each other.
Cool. I'm gonna try and stick to the edges as much as possible. Is it up on the hill where the swords are?
It should be right next to the base of the tower on the bridge side.
Oh, okay, other side then. All right. There it is.
And
Okay,
then
cool.
once you've unlocked that, uh, there's something in the tower, but it's only good if you're shooting arrows, so you can just kind of ignore it if you don't want to climb the tower.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
and then Southern Ionia Swamp Bank is where you'll go back up to. And then rather than summon me, uh,
We're just gonna go send me to get the map fragment.
yeah,
Because that could be, honestly, we could end that. That could be it.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Just
Yeah.
because I don't think there's enough time for us to get to the next site of grace.
Okay. So then, sorry, what direction am I even going?
Oh, you're going south to the road and then following the road west.
Okay, south to the road.
It should be
Then
right that little obelisk along the roadside.
I think I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, there really is a lot of game here, man. There's a lot of. So you'd say tonight was the stream that we hit 50%?
Oh, for sure.
That's fucking awesome.
I was only holding off because
Well, there we go.
I guess I overestimated how big Caelid is.
Damn. Okay, so we got that. We got Caleb's map filled up.
And I gotta
And
say,
then,
the Radon fight, when we actually get to it, is, in my opinion, the most fun fight of the game.
okay. That's
Just
alright.
because the whole thing is it's a festival because Radon he's gone insane from Scarlet Rot eating his brain, but he's an
Okay.
immortal demigod, so he can't die. And so he's roaming around this battlefield eating corpses and stuff.
Shit.
And they have this festival every year to send a shit ton of champions against him to try to kill him, to put him out of his misery. And every year they
It's pretty
lose.
hardcore. They lose what? I'm sorry.
Oh, like every year the champions die, and Radon
Damn.
just gets a little bit stronger.
Shit. That's crazy, man. Huh. Well, hell, we might be ending a few minutes early, but I think that's honestly a perfect place to leave off.
Hell yeah. Or else. No.
Let's see, we're gonna ride Dead Ringer, who is a big horror game streamer, and yeah, send some support that way. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Tim, thank you as always. And we're halfway through.
Yeah. Arguably, we I might based off of how much I might have misjudged, we might be at like the 55% mark.
Damn, so even more. All right. I
Hot
mean, I
damn.
feel like every other area is going to go faster than the first two. So,
I think 40 streams is going to be how long this takes us, and we're
damn.
doing about 90% of the content.
Well, shit. I guess until next time.
Fuck yeah.